Welcome to Trump Breaking News Network, your daily source for up-to-date news on the political scene of Donald Trump, his presidency, American politics and conspiracies. Please subscribe to receive notice of our daily updates. Also share with your friends and your social media. We encourage you to like our videos and give your comments.
This is TBNN.
Latest FBI messages reveal Obama's involvement in Hillary email investigation, Senate report claims. Recently released text messages exchanged between FBI officials Peter Strzok and Lisa Page are raising questions about the extent of former President Barack Obama's involvement in the investigation into Hillary Clinton's misuse of her private email server. In a message dated September 2, 2016, just 2 months before Election Day, Page wrote to Strzok about getting then FBI Director James Comey ready to brief Obama. Page's reasoning was that POTUS wants to know everything we're doing. Fox News reviewed the new texts and noted that according to a new Senate report, this text raises questions about Obama's personal involvement in the Clinton email investigation. Previously revealed texts have shown that Strzok and Page, who were having an affair, had personal biases against then-candidate Donald Trump. As the Western Journal reported, Strzok described Trump during the 2016 campaign as a loathsome human and an idiot, and found the prospect of him being president terrifying. Still, following the election, both officials worked on special counsel Robert Mueller's probe investigating alleged Russian collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia. The newest batch of text messages are being released by Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson and other Republicans on the Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee. The messages are accompanied by a report called, "The Clinton Email Scandal and the FBI's Investigation of It." The texts have also shed more light on the timing of Comey's October 28 announcement that the FBI was reopening the investigation into the former Secretary of State. Over the summer, Comey famously closed the case, saying that though Clinton's actions were extremely careless, they did not warrant criminal charges. But just days before the election, he sent a letter to Congress explaining that the FBI had discovered more emails related to the Clinton case on former New York Representative Anthony Weiner's laptop. Weiner was the estranged husband of top Clinton aide Huma Abedin. 1 month before Comey announced the discovery of the new emails, Strzok suggested in a text to Page that the FBI already was aware of their existence. Got called up to, then FBI Deputy Director, Andes, McCabe, earlier. Hundreds of thousands of emails turned over by Weiner's attorney to SNY, Southern District of New York, includes a ton of material from spouse, Huma Abedin. Sending team up tomorrow to review. This will never end, he wrote in a message dated September 28. However, on October 28, Comey said in his letter to Congress that he had only learned about these emails yesterday. In connection with an unrelated case, the FBI has learned of the existence of emails that appear to be pertinent to the investigation. "I am writing to inform you that the investigative team briefed me on this yesterday," Comey said at the time. The new Strzok, Page texts have also offered more evidence that both officials had personal political biases. In one of the messages, Strzok accused Virginians who voted against McCabe's wife, who ran for state senate in 2015, ignorant hillbillies. Disappointing, but look at the district map, Strzok said of the election results. Loudoun is being gentrified, but it's still largely ignorant hillbillies. Good for her for running, but curious if she's energized or never again. Other messages showed how much the officials hated Trump. "OMG, this is effing terrifying," Page wrote on Election Day 2016. I am so depressed," Strzok responded. On November 14, meanwhile, Page wrote, "God, being here makes me angry. Lots of highfalutin national security talk. Meanwhile we have our task ahead of us." Due to the fact that Strzok also referred to an insurance policy being put in place in the event that Trump won, Senate investigators say that further investigation is warranted to find out what actions the two may have taken, according to Fox. What do you think? Scroll down to comment below.
This has been the Trump Breaking News Network. Please subscribe and share to stay up to date on the latest news about our president. Be informed.